Rồi, xin chào quý vị, chúng ta hãy nhìn vào hình để mà chúng ta đoán được cái ngữ cảnh ở đây. Chúng ta thấy cái gì ở đây? What to see over there? We see officer, police officer, right? And the woman. And the woman say something, right? Say to the police officer. So, mình phải nghe A, B, C, D, E, F và chọn cái nào đúng nhá, ngữ cảnh nhất nhá. Okay, maybe one or two sentences is right, correct sentence, right. Mời các bạn nghe.
Number 1. Look at the photograph marked number 1 in your book. A.
They are speaking to each other through the fence. B. The police officer is giving her some instructions. C. The police officer is taking notes on what she is saying. D. She appears to be under arrest. E. She is pointing at the police officer.
6 câu này quý vị phải
F. There are some vehicles on the other side of the fence.
6 câu này quý vị phải ứng lại cho nó quay lại để mình nghe lại và chọn nhé. Ở đây hình như có 2 câu đúng. Câu thứ nhất nằm ở đâu? A, B, C, D, E, F.
C.
C.
The police officer is taking notes on what she is saying.
The police officer is taking notes on what she is saying.
F. There are some vehicles on the other side of the fence.
There are some vehicles on the other side of the fence. There are some vehicles on the other side of the fence. Okay. Câu đầu tiên nghe thử coi.
A. They are speaking to each other through the fence.
They are speaking to each other through the fence. They're speaking to each other is right. But through the fence is right or wrong?
A. They are speaking to each other through the fence.
It's right or wrong? It's wrong. Or through the fence. Through the fence. Tức là bên kia hàng rào đúng không? No.
A. They are speaking to each other through the fence.
Okay. And B, how about B?
B. The police officer is giving her some instructions.
The police officer is giving her some instructions. The police officer is taking some instructions. Is right or wrong? Instruction. Giving her some instruction. Instruction. No, it's wrong.
B. The police officer is giving her some instructions.
How about C? C is right? Do you remember C?
C. The police officer is taking notes on what she is saying.
Yeah, the police officer is taking notes on what she is saying. What is the police officer doing? Yeah, he is taking notes on what she is saying. How about D?
D. She appears to be under arrest.
She appears, not is right. She appears to be under arrest.
D. She appears to be under arrest.
Right. To be under arrest? No, I don't think so.
D. She appears to be under arrest.
Cô ta dường như bị bắt phải không? No.
E. She is pointing at the police officer.
She is pointing at the police officer. No. She is pointing something, not at police officer. Right.
E. She is pointing at the police officer.
Chỉ đó, pointing.
F. There are some vehicles on the other side of the fence.
There are some vehicles on the other side of the fence. Có vài phương tiện ha, ở bên kia hàng rào. Do you see a cars? Two cars here. Có 2 xe đúng không? Đúng rồi.
F. There are some vehicles on the other side of the fence.
Okay. You should make the questions. Are they speaking to each other through the fence? Through the fence? No, they're not speaking to each other through the fence. So, where are they speaking to each other? They are speaking to each other outside the fence. Bên kia hàng rào, phía ngoài hàng rào, đúng không? B nè, là câu hỏi như thế nào đây? Is the police officer giving her some instructions? Yes, he is. Or no, he isn't. Yeah, no, he isn't. Giving her some instructions. Okay. He just asking her, and he just taking notes. Right, taking notes on what she's saying. Does she appear to be under arrest? No. Cô ta dường như bị bắt. No, definitely not. She is free, and she is pointing some things. F. Is she pointing at the police officer? No, she isn't pointing at the police officers. Right. There are some vehicles on the other side of a fence. Yes, there are some vehicles on the other side of a fence. Okay, that's good. And try to practice. Put into the practice. Ask so many questions with how, where, when, why, what for, how much, how many, how far, how soon. Do, does, did, can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, had, better, would, rather, ought to, not to, must not. And what kind of tense here? Họ dùng thì gì đây? Họ dùng thì tiếp diễn đúng không? Hiện tại tiếp diễn. Đang xảy ra một hành động nào đó nha. Cái này là ôn lại thì hiện tại tiếp diễn. Rồi. Ok. Cảm ơn quý vị.